I don't know the reason why NPP for there was so much interest a private jet na John Dramani Mahama use no instead of saying could be use the state owned but or use no ankasa ne nua de NPP for kasa ho bebre. I don't know the reason why minim benefit NPP for ebenya free sade we. This is not the first time omaka wan say and I mean said this wouldn't be the last time so omaka wan say. Last time I check here omaka wan say parliament and round so NPP communicators ekotena ATV3 ekokansansen we nebusuam sa NPP communicator na ekasa nyoma we nyina ewie no omo nya NDC fo mpo no ebusuam se no musi twabo this particular woman no mo che mu say hypocrisy and this particular woman because similar things happen yan bisa na don for the questions bia but adenti na this particular lady we interested say opese wo hu adokro potia John Roman Mahama e be exchange for a private jet na oje e from one ankasa ne nua ba wo na in fact, say what J a private jet free on one casino near hope. That's what they exchange for something that benefiting Ghanaians because so man the contractor Ghana for ya no be form contractor no and that's what be form word many money aketia. So there's nothing absolutely wrong with that shit. What you are saying. But this particular people, and I say NPP for no person better animal way in say. This lady away NPP communicator with TV3 so yanura chirimu say John Romani Mahama embra bonti embe chirim at the crop potinti a waje jet no e free ni nua no hom contract call ni nua no ekoye because lady ni HM say sana constitution no e kan a quote that particular portion of constitution no say a gift to say a dien you ombra bonti no ma chirim yet asese wo kasa ade no na mum no momo fa nto mo trimu da say John Romani Mahama e de eye eje jet ni free ni nua no ho say na be yo be man contract impo so be man contract kampo na yen kan hu say Ghanaians e be benefiting. Similar things happen wabra na Addo Akufo-Addo ete akunyam ema one of the African countries president buy be borrow Ghana's jet ombe je Ghana's jet yam bisa na Addo say na Addo what the jet name no dey bad na wuji afrim and I say contract be na was sign and I say dey bad na ubenya afrim yam bisa question no but we ni jet na from one kase nua be ma ho nemum no nkofo we epeso mu hu adokro potia etuyam me pese me kasa bebre no ye hwe in the conversation esoko any send the omo nye NDC fompo efre this particular NPP communicator as hypocrite without wasting my time no ye hwe video number I say malikbasintale TV so we end of first number channel so bo hu modene na subscribe if my hen
the jets for me I don't see anything wrong with
the response is that it's at no cost to the state.
It has no cost anyway. So why are we crying as a nation? Or I'm sure it's the NPP who is doing this. What is their problem? We had a presidential jet that the old man said then it was not usable. He couldn't sit in it. He needed a shower to take Sewa Broni and co. Fly.
What is she talking about? She wants to go that way.
No, I will go that way because it was a flight that he refused to use.
Call her to order, otherwise.
No, because it made me angry. Seriously.
Don't let the heat of the moment and you having a pent-up feeling about the comments on social media.
How many times did the president use our private jets?
Please. So relax it.
Did the former president use the private
mentioning of names
did the former president Nanadu use the private jet, the presidential jet? Did he use it? How many times did he use it?
Okay.
And for whatever reason, did he not use it? So why are they forcing someone to use it? How many hidden cameras have we discovered in the Flagstaff house?
How many?
67.
Over 67 and counting. So it means that more can be discovered or more may be discovered. We don't know what is happening there. So do we know the condition of that flight? If the former president refused to use it, why is it that they want the current president to use it? Is there an agenda? Is there any hidden thing that Nitiwul is not telling us? Why didn't he force his president, then the former president, then to use it?
As far as I know, Nitiwul says the jet is okay, so it can be.
It's okay. Why didn't he tell the former president that the jet was okay? So he should use it. You don't understand. You should understand me, Roland. The jet was okay. And it's okay now. But the former president didn't use it. But you want the current president to use it. For whatever reason, the former president refused to use that jet. We are not using it for now. At least we should make sure that anywhere the president will sit, anywhere he will sleep, anywhere he will stand and do anything officially, for the nation, and even as a private citizen, we have to be sure that he's secured. His security is not under threat and anything. If over 60 hidden cameras can be found in the is it Jubilee House or Flagstaff House, then we should know that a lot of things are going on that we can't be sure of. And if by God's grace, his own brother has a private jet, his own brother, blood related, this is not. But
he's in public office, so the time that his own brother was when he was.
So he should go and sit in that office with cameras hidden.
So the official response is that there's an assessment ongoing.
Of course.
So until
everything is set that we are okay, that the president can use the jet, he can go to his office, wherever he's supposed to go.
But he's still operating from his personal office, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Wherever he can sit to be sure that our security as a nation is not compromised, then we can now go back. Because I don't know why Nitiwul is crying over this. All of a sudden, a president for 8 years or for 4 years decided not to use a jet. Then somebody comes into office within a month, you are forcing him. He should tell us what he's hiding or what he knows that we don't know as Ghanaians. Then we can also tell our presidents, this is what they are saying. We are not using it, so we are sure.
Okay.
If possible, for whatever reason they refuse to use it, then they should get a new one. Okay. But the man is not even complaining. He's not asking the state because he knows where the economy is now. We are in a place that we can't even afford to be buying things for personal use and all that. Though he's in public office, he had decided to use his own personal things. If my brother has a car and I'm using it, today I came with a cousin's car to this place. Is it wrong? The most important thing is I get to wherever I'm going and I get back. Is that not it?
All right.
But why are we doing this to ourselves as a people? It's like this micro minority, whatever, they always want to be heard. They always want to make noise, especially these new wannabes in parliament. When I see them behind the camera making all those press conferences, I say, for what? They want to be heard, or they want to be seen that they are also in parliament and all. They are people.
It's their right.
What kind of rights? But we're not in this country when they decided not to see evil.
Speech,
when they decided not to hear evil.
An assembly is enshrined.
Now micro minority can hear. They can see in this country. For us, we will not chase anybody from this country. We're here when Manasseh Azuri ran out of this country because of his life. So this time around, we have decided we won't do it. So they can speak. But they should make sure that whatever they are saying is for the good of this nation, not that they want to be heard. Who will even accept the fact that you refuse to sit in this chair, you want me to sit? Was the president not carrying his chair around? Did anybody stop him? Now, when he was going for inauguration, I was surprised he didn't take his chair. So what happened?
That's another thing.
Ellen,
discussion.
Yeah. What's your response to this? Because the Dominic Nitiwul says, oh, you can use it. They also say they're just 16 days in office. An assessment is being undertaken. And so if a jet is available from the assets of the brother, why not use it?
In his statement yesterday, Honorable Dominic Nitiwul also said that the presidential jet went for servicing in France, and in the last 8 months of His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo's term, he used that jet. He also did mention that His Excellency Nana Akufo-Addo never used any private jet in his internal trips around Ghana, just like His Excellency John Mahama is using. But then I also believe that the NDC also has a right to go for the jet to go for evaluation before the president uses it. So the question should be the timelines. When is the presidential jet going to be ready? And when would he start using it? Because according to the immediate past defense minister, the jet is okay. There's nothing wrong with it. Now, on the issue of the president using his brother's what do we call it? His brother's jet. And the fact that the NDC is now telling us that it is at no cost to the state. Isn't that what Mr. Felix Ufusukwache said? That it is no cost to the state. Let me just remind all of us and Ghanaians that if it's at no cost to the state, then it means it is a gift and it is a grant. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama is president of Ghana. And according to our laws, when a public official, and he is a public official number one, is granted or given a gift or a grant, it should be declared in the budget of the agency. So we are expecting that when the budget is read, the office of the president, is that the agency, Office of Government Machinery, will disclose the cost of the gifts. So in this case, the gifts of the presidential jet by his brother, they should disclose it, because that's what our law says. That when you're a public official, especially a public official at this stature, and you are given gifts, it doesn't matter whether it is your blood brother, whether it is your sister, it is your mother, it is your child. It is a gift. They said that the people of Ghana are supposed to bear the cost of His Excellency's travels. Now you are telling us that it is at no cost to us. So we assume that it is a gift. His brother, Mr. Ibrahim Mahama, is gifting him. Before he became president, that was a family arrangement. But immediately he became president, he now works for us. And so if somebody is gifting our president the gift of a presidential jet to use, the cost should be put into the Office of Government Machinery. Secondly, the last time that a gift was given to His Excellency John Dramani Mahama in his term, it turned out to be a Ford exhibition car. We realized that it was gifted on the basis of the road that was being controlled. What the name of the gentleman was Kanuzwe or something, and he gifted His Excellency a car. He gifted government a car, and it was in relation to a contract that he had received. So we are also asking, are we sure that these gifts that his brother is gifting him, it is not in lieu of certain contracts that he can enjoy? And those are things that we should. I'm not being here. I'm just asking. Those are things that we should ask our president, because you cannot come and tell me that we are supposed to take care of you. You have been president before. When you were president, we were taking care of you. You went on travels on our budget, on our money. Now all of a sudden, there's a problem with the presidential jet, as you are saying. So you have to get it evaluated before you use it. And your brother is gifting you his private jet to move around. According to our laws, you should declare your gifts. Declare the gifts. How much did it cost us? And what other connotations might come behind it? Maybe your brother is doing it for what? Humanitarian. He's your brother, so he wants to do it. But you still have to declare.
But that's the official response.
And that is why I'm saying that it doesn't matter what the official response is.
Just purely based on.
The last time we checked, somebody gifted him a car, and it turned out to be a contract. The last time he was in power, just a few days before he left office, if you have remember when I'm talking about John Dramani Mahama, government number 1. That was when the bauxite concessions were given to his brother. So we have to ask a few questions. This gift, this grant that his brother is giving him, does it come with any strings attached? Or it is? And
that's why he should declare it.
That's why he should declare it. But you just cannot come and tell us that because it is his brother, it is at no cost to the state. Mr. Mahama is not a private citizen.
Right.
He's the president of Ghana. We are supposed to pay for his travel. So if his brother is helping out, he should let us know how much it will cost.
Madam Ro.
I think that there's nothing wrong with the president using his brothers.
If he had been an Akufo-Addo, whose brother had given him a jet, he would not have had years in this country. But because it is John Mahama,
it is at no cost to the state. And for security reasons, it is good.
Because he's been in office just 16 days.
Yes.
And doing evaluation of the car.
Exactly.
Okay.
Meanwhile, that jet has to go for servicing and all the other things before his security advisors will then tell him that it's okay to use the jets. For Little to say our president never used 8 months out of 8 years was what he used, where he used the jets, our presidential jet, for internal trips. But then I want to ask, Alan is talking about a gift, that for the fact that John Mahama is using his brother's jet, it could be referred to as a gift. Was it a gift when we gave our presidential jet to George Weah of Liberia?
I don't understand.
George Weah of Liberia did not have an aircraft. We gave our aircraft to take him from one place to the other. Was it a gift? Was the president then expecting, was President Akufo-Addo expecting anything by way of contract? or any favors? Or at the end of it, did President Akufo-Addo come and tell us what costs were incurred when we gave that jet to George Oponwia of Liberia? Let us be very, very, what shall I say, structured in the way we analyze some of these things. In the first place, we had a president where there were so many chairs in the Jubilee House, so many chairs everywhere, but he imported a chair that had a whole V8 allocated to it, moving around.
I don't understand.
President Akufo-Addo had a special chair that was being moved around this country in a V8, an air-conditioned V8. Nobody complained about it. Even as he's left, we don't know whether he's taken it or it is public property, because if it's public property, it needs to go to the museum. Probably he didn't feel comfortable sitting on the chair, and that was why he decided to make his own chair. And therefore, if His Excellency John Dramani Mahama is not comfortable with our jet as it is right now.
Well, the critics are insisting
that
well and good, but according to the Code of Conduct for Public Officers, and appropriately, Ellen puts the phrase, he is the topmost. So just declare it.
Declare what?
That I'm being
Who
gifted a gift, a service.
It has not been gifted to him. He has been using that same jet around.
When he was not president.
Whether he was president or not, but at the end of the day, we saw a president who left that presidential jet and said it was even like the sittings were so short for his legs. He wanted a shower in it. He wanted all manner of things in it. At the end of it, he had his own way. He chartered the most expensive according to African standards. But we didn't see anything wrong with that. And he used those same jets to travel the world. Did we talk or not? Did he mind us? So this is even coming closer home. This is a brother. He has given the jet to him. He has not built any state agency that this is what. Maintenance is on him. Crew is on him. Fuel is on him. So if it is a gift, okay, there are still early days yet. He has not finished using the gift. When he finishes using the gift, he will make an invoice and send it to government for you to be aware that his brother has granted him a jet and this is how much it costs, and therefore it must go to state coffers.